Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football, and it's time for some transfer news. Liverpool have took Big Ben Doak and went, we're going to place you on the transfer list. Oh, hell yeah. Holy shit. What was that? Fuck, it was one of Adam Adea's shots near hit me. Fucking hell. What's that all about? Anyway, moving on about Ben Doak. It's funny how me and Jambo Bear have got a lot of people on strings with the Adam Adea jokes. It's brilliant. Anyway, see the amount of greeting that's been going on the past couple of days. Some people just can't hack a joke, right? You don't have to like it, you can dislike it, but you're gonna have to respect it. To quote Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who's an absolute sellout fud these days. But anyway, less about him and more about Ben Doak. Alright, so yeah, Liverpool have placed him on the transfer list. 25 million seems to be the price for Ben Doak. Obviously, he was at the Scotland squad there. There was some form of injury. Was it a hamstring strain? I can't quite remember, to be brutally honest. But anyway, I digress. There's a team interested, and it's Everton. Now, I touched on this a wee bit in my stream yesterday. Why, in the name of God, would Ben Doak go to Everton? Mainly, why would Liverpool accept that? Has there ever been a signing between both clubs directly? I mean, I'm not up to date too much in Merseyside, so someone would have to tell me that at the end of the day. Don't really understand for the life of me what the hell's going on there. But I mean, we've seen a lot of clubs. I mean, I think signing Ben Doak makes a lot of sense for a lot of teams. You know, what is he? He's 19. He's only ever going to get better. And he's beginning to, you know, he's doing it for Scotland, and we missed him, by God. Did we miss him in those last couple of games there, man? The 1-0, the 2-0, and then it was 3-0, and quickly Steve Clark was at the windy, and Ben Doak could have been needed. I mean, have you ever seen such a lethargic, you know, shitey performance, man, for a Scotland team? Especially in that second leg, just no out. It was just no out ball, no nothing, no one to run, no one to do anything, and that's your part, eh? I mean, honestly, Ben Doak, we need him in that Scotland squad a wee bit more. Now, there are other teams that are linked with Ben Doak. It was on the Daily Record page there, and for whatever reason, it started the podcast and it cut off my voice note here. Anyway, Ben Doak, we're over at the BBC gossip column, alright, the BBC gossip column. So, this according to the Scottish Sun. Everton are plotting a shock 25 move to sign Liverpool Scotland winger Ben Doak, who's currently on loan at Middlesbrough. Like, Ben Doak, right, a lot of potential there, but obviously Liverpool are the best team in England right now. Despite, you know, a recent collapse, they still are. I mean, they're going to win the league. Obviously Arsenal have got Saka back, and maybe if Arsenal got Saka back couple of months ago, instead of the 3 months he was out, maybe there could have been more of a title fight in England if that's your cup of tea, but there's not, so we move on. So yeah, Ben Doak, I think Liverpool would be pretty upset if they sold Ben Doak to Everton for 25 million and he went on to be the superstar that many of us think he can be. I think they definitely would be upset by that, because it's their rivals. But you know, it wouldn't be the first player to get moved on for, like, you know, the traditional top six, go to a bit of a lesser team and actually do something, you know what I mean? It happens time and time again at the end of the day. But 25 million for Ben Doak, is that a fair price? I mean, he's 19, he plays for Liverpool. I'm telling you, man, right? See if this guy was English, they'd be wanting about 60 for him. Honestly, you look at some of the absolute duds, right? I've seen something like Chelsea made a double signing the other day, like 45 million each, and I'm convinced it's like, this has to be fucking money laundering, because what in the name of Christ is going on here? I mean, honestly, man, the market's mental, and it seems to be one of the only nations on earth that doesn't get a fair share of transfer fees is Scotland. Like, Ben Doak, 25 million for Ben Doak. You know, I mean, I'll be honest, right? People made fun of Chris Wood's move to Newcastle, and he was fucking shite at Newcastle. But see, paying 25 million for Chris Wood now, even though he's a lot older, it would seem justified, wouldn't it? It would seem absolutely justified. But there's so many. I mean, look at Maguire, Anthony, 80 million here, 80 million there, and it's like, fucking, what return have they got? See with Ben Doak, man, I'm not saying he's worth 80 million, but if this guy was English, he would be going for a lot more. That's the bottom line. You know what I mean? That just truly is the bottom line. As the wind begins to pick up, and I think this video is coming to an end. Andy Halliday believes Papagay's challenge on him would have been a red card 30 years ago, and believes VAR should have intervened. Well, there you go. We'll end on that. We'll be back later, guys. Aberdeen career mode needs to get turned around soon as well, but yeah. Enjoy your Monday. Enjoy your week. Alright? Remember, no greeting. No greeting. No greeting.